What's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today I'm bringing you a deck that I'm fairly sure y'all are pretty familiar with, and that is Cubelock. No real reason besides the fact that, again, tomorrow I have an exam, so I don't really want to be streaming, seeing the fact that I have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. So if I stream till 3, and then I edit till 4, and then I upload my video, make sure everything's proper by 5, I'm getting 2 hours of sleep, and that's not great before an exam. Also, I'm going through fucking house problems with my fucking roof leaking, and that, yeah. But anyways, you guys don't care about that. So, yeah, quick introduction to this deck that I'm pretty sure, again, y'all are pretty familiar with at this point, because I play it like every fucking week on the channel. Your whole goal is you cheat out demons with Voidcaller, and then you have, like, these two powerful, very, very powerful demons in the current meta. Enhanced Dreadlord gives you a 5/5 lifesteal. This summons two 1/3 taunts, and then you can cheat them out, and then if they don't die the turn, you cube them, and then you use Plague of Flames to destroy your cube, getting 2 of them, right? So if I get this out 1 turn early, I can cube it, and then coin Plague of Flames, wipe my opponent's board, have 2 Dreadlords, and my opponent's very fucking sad. And I kill 2 minions at the same time, right? Because cubing it will also give me the taunt minion. Yeah, also you're running other cool combos like Expired Merchant, Faceless Manipulator, and Bloodreaver Gul'dan, which will get you a total of 8 Gul'dans to play throughout the game, which is typically enough to beat any deck because resing a board full of Enhanced Dreadlords is better than anything really even Big Priest can do res-wise, seeing that also you have 8 versus them only having 4. Other cool cards, Roame, I'm a very big fan of this card, especially with cards like Sense Demons in the deck, Hysteria, Defile, Drain Soul, and Twisted Nether. So, yeah. Without further ado, I was about to say I thought this was one, but it's not. Luck Albatross is my tech card of choice. Also, this is not the same version I always run. I'm trying out Kanrethad. I want to see how good he is. This card can be changed with a whole bunch of other cards, which I can get to in the first game. So, yeah. Anyways, with that being said, let's hop right into it. Alright, guys. I'll see y'all there. Alright, so Hunter is most likely an aggro deck. Yeah, we can keep Hysteria. It's a fairly good card. Against aggro, you're looking for Voidcaller and one of the 2 big demons. I prefer Dreadlord 99% of the time. The only deck I prefer Voidlord is against Secret Mage and against Tax Pally. Just because it gives you more bodies. Also, because of how Tax Pally is built, it gives you an opportunity, like with a whole bunch of 1/3s, to trade in to get really nice Defiles, instead of just getting a 5/5. But against something like an aggro hunter, which they can get around a huge taunt minion, I would rather get a 5/5 after he kills it, so this way I'm able to gain a whole bunch of life back, right? If he's dealing me 2 every turn, and I'm getting 5 with my attack, I'm in a better position than if I just have a board of 1/3s. Okay, yeah, so now the cards to replace Kanreth, because if you're like me and you didn't have Kanreth until very recently, or you still don't have Kanreth, there's other cards you could play. I like Mal'Ganis in the list, I like N'Zoth, I know those are both legendaries, but I do think they're very, very good. Other cards you could play is just more early game removal. Soul Shear, if I'm not mistaken it's called. The deal 3 damage, and then you get a, what is it called? And then you get a 2 soul shards, or whatever the hell they're called in your deck, that gain you 2 life whenever they're drawn. That is one option. You could put another Luck Albatross. Also fairly good. You could put a really good card at the moment is Snipe one time. Fuck. Dirty Rat. It's a very hard counter to Mozaki Priest, or Mozaki Mage. It also helps beat Big Priest. That's why I like Luck Albatross. Or, sorry, not Big Priest, but, fuck, what's the name of that deck? Raza Priest. I personally like Luck Albatross because he's really good in both scenarios. I don't want to attack because one of those might be a freezing trap, and I'm terrified of that. So, yeah. Right now I'm in a little bit of a bad spot, but the plan next turn is just to cube this. Yeah. Oh, it's Tonk. Interesting. This is really greedy to do this, but I can't play that afterwards. I forgot mana was a thing in this game. Alright, I'll just end there. I should have cubed. That's kind of a big misplay. Because I want to have a big Dreadlord, or I want to have like a cube on the battlefield for when he actually does go off with Tonk and all that stuff. That's fine. That's really good with Roame. Do I just take the gaining of 6? I'd personally rather do it next turn. Again, I'm not attacking, so I'm trying to play around Freezing Trap. I'd rather get this Freezing Trapped, and next turn I gain 6, and I kill off my own cube. That doesn't kill me, right? I don't think it does. No. I'm not in a good spot, but I'm not dead. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, getting that Freezing Trapped is fine. Do that. There's no downside to just doing that, besides the fact that this could theoretically die. That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'll end here. If he can't kill this, if he floods the board here, I do have Twisting Nether, and I do get a 0-cost version of it, which is really nice. I now know he's Highlander. His Freezing Trap has been played, so that means these are free to go to the Dome. From here, I'd say I'm in a pretty good position overall. One of those might be Explosive Trap, and I don't want to trigger it unless I'm gaining health on the same turn. So I'm fine with just waiting here. That puts me down to 1 if it all goes face. Best case scenario is it hits one of these two. Perfect. I mean, I would have rather this one, but I'm still super fine with that. If he punches here, I gain 15 and he can't win anymore. Especially through a Voidlord. Well, I don't think he can beat this card, so... I really hit a 4-7 for him. Nice. That's very unfortunate. Really got a bear trap. There's 2 really good hits here. There's 2 really bad hits. This is fine. That was worst case scenario. If it hit either of these, I was happy. Especially if it hit here, because then I got a free trade there. But yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Super fine. Oops, I need to be able to click on my opponent's face here. I'm contemplating just doing this plus this here. This is actually one of those weird games I think. In this scenario, I'd rather do that. If I had 1 more mana, I'd do, or 2 more mana, I'd do this here, so I get 2 more of these. But for now... Oh, fuck, this is actually a super hard turn. This Plague should be fine to be used here. Statistically, I killed 2. Okay, that's high rolled. Yeah, he high rolled the hit on the 3-3 off the Hysteria, and then I high rolled the hit on the 4-6. I get to do this for free. Hopefully it summons this here, actually. A lot of damage. that's low rolled. Is this fine? I don't think he's playing Crush in his deck. If he is, I mean, congrats on the free win, but I feel like I should be fine here. Oh, no, that kills me, right? That's pretty unlucky. My only way I win here is if I draw exactly Gul'dan. Right? Yeah. That's not Gul'dan. Fuck. I need to play the other one first. That's super bad, actually. If I would have played the other one first, I was actually fine. Because I had a curve of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Defile to white. No, I need a high roll RNGesus, which I didn't do. Fun fact. Yeah, no. I threw there. I gave me at least one more turn. Yeah, I fucked up. It also sucks I didn't draw, you know, any of my actual really big bombs. I didn't draw an early Kanreth. I didn't draw an early Bloodreaver Gul'dan. But, yeah, no, I misplayed. If I would have played... I forgot that... Expired Mercenary just kind of cucked me. There were 2 out of 3 drops in my head as well. I could have played that game better, though. That was a huge misplay on my part. That really fucking sucks. Oh well. Let's just queue up the next one. I guess I'll see y'all there. Interesting hand here. You could have argued to keep those, but with the Voidcaller already in hand, I'm a very big fan of digging for a demon. Like, best optimal draw, by the way, is Kanreth on 2, top deck demon on 3, slam this, he kills it, I get a free demon. That is best case scenario. It happens 0% of the time, but if it does, the reason that's so good, especially if it's a Dreadlord, the follow-up of Faceless, which turns out is a lot of value. So, just need to hit that. Alright, so Kanreth here. Kanreth top deck, one time. One time Kanreth top deck. I can see why people play Kanreth, by the way, in their deck. I've always said I have not been a fan of it, because theoretically it's not necessarily the greatest card. Ooh, that's a really good top deck here. This is just a really good card to have in hand. I have a feeling this is a tick deck. So, with it being a tick deck, okay, I drew 2 main cards of my deck. Best cards now to draw would be the Expired Merchants, the second Faceless, and then the other Dreadlord, optimally. But, hey. Ooh, that's a really good draw as well. I'm no Highlander, so I don't mind putting 2 birds into my deck. I think he cares a little bit more than I do. I also have this, so he's mostly doing this trade, or he's going face one or the other. Oh, we're both playing? Oh no, that's just randomly in Highlander now. I don't see why. I'm not the biggest fan of that in that deck, but some people like it. Drawing both Voidlords there is really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate drawing both of these here. Weirdly enough, I would have been much happier with a Dreadlord Voidcaller. But I guess I'm fine with this. The advantage with this, it means that he'll never be able to tick me. So, yeah. I think, by the way, if you're playing Reno Lock and you're running this card, cut tick out of your deck. In my opinion, that's the right choice. Oh, I actually queued into another Cubelock. Interesting. If he's not playing as greedy as a list as mine, he could be in trouble. Because my list is very greedy, I will admit that. With the double merchant, with the basically was just with the double merchant and the Roame in the deck, it is very, very greedy. There are better decks where you could be playing like Watch Posts. I'm actually a really big fan of Ultra Fire. I thought the card was more of a meme, but I could see the card having a lot of potential. But at the same time, like, yeah, I'm a fan of the greedier list because it makes, weirdly enough, the greedier list makes the slower matchups better without making the weaker matchups too much weaker. So cards like Roame are just really fucking good cards overall. He gets to keep his guy here. That's a really, it was a good Defile math for him. That's not the greatest draw here. Perfect draw here. Hopefully this summons second Voidlord. If it summons second Voidlord, it's really good. I like saving this for the Roame, because if you can go both of them off this, that's 12 health gained. Which is very, very nice. For only 4 mana. Oh, he drew Albatross first. The advantage for him is that he plays 2 where I only play 1. This is fine. He's not drawing his demons, which is good for me, but also bad for me. It means he's going to have a lot more value late, so the later the game goes, the more it's in his favor. Especially if he is running double expired merchant, but if he's not, I win through 8 Gul'dans, is my theory. Also, he put 2 additional cards in my deck, so fatigue, I take 2 less, which means I also get 2 free taps. Because in the late game, if I draw the Albatrosses, I don't care, really. Like, if they're the last cards in my deck, I really don't care. Especially since, again, I have the Kanreths, I have the Dreadlords, I have Roame. Cubes are actually one of the weaker cards in this deck, in the mirror, in my opinion. It's actually funny, I've been really contemplating cutting cubes out of Cubelock, because I think that they're just not nearly as good anymore as they once were. This could theoretically wipe his board, but I doubt it will. It's gonna kill my own guy, is my guess. I figured at least one of my guys were gonna die. But here, I mean, Kanreth... Ooh, I actually don't have that anymore. Never mind. I was gonna say, Kanreth would be a really good draw. Or, sorry, Sense Demons into Kanreth would be really good. But I don't have Kanreth anymore. Ooh. Okay. Now I stop tapping. I'm 1 card ahead. No, 2 cards ahead. He'll hit 2 turns before I will. Mathematically. Like, I'll have 2 cards in the deck when he hits fatigue. So he'll have 2 fatigue draw when I have 0. Yeah. So Sense Demons is a dead card now in my deck. You really don't want to play Sense Demons with only 1 demon, because you do get a 1/1, which is really fucking bad. The fact he's just running out Gul'dan here is really good for me, surprisingly. He hasn't played that many demons. Trade, Dreadlord Plague is my play here. I actually don't even have to play the Dreadlord. Ooh, never mind. Yeah, this is fine. We've both used 1 Plague. The difference is my Plague gave me 2 5/7s and his didn't give him shit. I mean, I guess it killed a Voidlord, but that Voidlord's Plague countered him hard. Again, merchants are such an important card to draw. Oh, he got super unlucky there. That kind of feels bad. I also hate this card in the list. I think Will is just a really bad overall. Poor stats. A weaker effect, especially with Skull already in the deck, and 2 of these. As I said, dead card. I really want to tap. He's going to hit it 3 cards now. I guess I can tap here. I'm really trying to find just 1 merchant at this point. 1 merchant would make me happy. Also, I don't care about this die. If it summons a thing early, it summons a thing early. At this point, he needs to be using his hero power to wipe my board. So, hit, something like that. And then I have 2 5/5s, which will trade into the rest of his board. Like, I'll be able to poke here for free, basically. Kanreth is a very good draw whenever I draw him. Merchant is best draw in my deck at the moment. Right? I can burn enough cards. If I draw it here, I'll go up to exactly 10 cards. This gives you... No, it gives you the same amount of cards in hand. So, right, because 1, 2, 3 with the discard, 4 with the merchant. So at least you have the same amount of cards in hand. So I'll be at 9, so that means I won't even burn a draw. Yeah. Kanreth or merchant are the only good draws in my deck. That is neither of those cards. Fun enough. I really feel like I need a tap here. Fuck. I'm drawing like all the weakest cards in my deck. Force him to do this trade with this. I need to play something here. I didn't think of this through, huh? Yeah, again, the reason I don't want to play this is because it gives me a 1/1, which will then be put into my death pool by Skull Luminari, and that's just nothing good. By the way, sorry if you hear sounds in my room. I'm actually working on trying to get that fixed through soundproofing my ceiling, but it's a slow process, especially with all of COVID going on. Okay, interesting. Kanreth top deck one time? Jesus Christ. Blunts for blood. I still find it funny thinking that that card says that when you attack with it. Blunts for blood. The disadvantage now is that he's getting value out of this when I'm not getting any value. I don't really like that play personally. I think it's just... Unless I draw something really good, it's just double this. I could have used a Faceless there, but I'm not the biggest fan of that play. I need to save this, though, for the... I mean, I don't have to save this. I can also use the Plague, but I would rather use Defile. Typically, it's a worse card. That's good for me. How is he getting so much value out of this? Losing second cube is not the end of the world. Yeah. His deck is very tech to beat control decks, which I'm not the biggest fan of, personally. Finally, fuck. Whoops, I miscounted mana because I had to tap. That's fine. This gives me 4 Gul'dans, and now I win through 4 Gul'dans. I can cooldown him every single turn for the rest of this game, by the way. I can just slam a Gul'dan. I never have to use hero power. And if I was him, I'd concede. Yeah, that's fine. You get, what, 2 Dreadlords? You get 1 Dreadlord, and you're giving me an additional 4 cards in my deck. I do not care about that. Forged in blood and shadows. I could have actually just slammed Twisting there, but this is slightly better. Okay. Morganis is actually really good for him. That's one of the cards I would actually consider stealing, but Twisting will just do that for me. I should be able to trade into his board here with hero power and whatnot, and Twisting to be able to wipe his board. So I think this has attack. Yeah, so he just kills these. I can... Yeah, I wipe his board here, and then Twisting, and then he concedes. I'm pretty sure it's exactly what happens in the next 2 turns, by the way. Blunts for blood. I might have actually had a really sick Twisting with Defile. Maybe. Possibly. Very probably. But hey, I'm fine with this. That's his 2 boards gone. The only other possibility he could have is a Kanreth, and I'm not too worried about Kanreth. I respond to Kanreth with Gul'dan. Sure, I don't get... yeah, there's the concede. I saw that coming. I have 10 cards to his 5. You do not... I've fucked up putting the win rate last game. I thought I won. I don't know why I put up a win, but whatever. Anyways, with that being said, let's just queue up the next one, alright guys? I'll see y'all there. Okay, Warrior, my guess is Pirate, so in this matchup you do keep all the removal, and I keep the Dreadlord very greedily. I like keeping this in case I do top deck the Voidcaller. It's really fucking good. By the way, I don't think I said it yet this video, but I hope y'all have a drink. I currently got me some water with some black cherry flavoring. It's actually super fucking good. It tastes like a slightly less sweet Black Forest cake center. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried that, but Black Forest cake is one of my favorite cakes, and I get that vibe from it, and I fuck with it. Black Forest cake is so fucking good. If you guys haven't tried it, next time you at someone that sells it, I'd say fucking try it. Actually top tier fucking cake. Oh, this might be Quest. I don't know anybody that plays Quest Warrior besides me, but he did keep the leftmost card in his hand, which, to me, every single time I see that, I always just have the idea of, oh, it might be Quest. I know it's not odd, so my guess is, seeing that he didn't slam Quest on 1, or if you're playing Taunt Quest, that is a huge mistake. Yeah, it's most likely Pirate. I don't think there's any other real deck that's Warrior that is not Pirate. I don't think that there's any real Warrior deck that's not Pirate at all. I mean, odd Dead Man's Hand, but those, if you queue into a Dead Man's Hand, it's like a 1 in a million thing. I'm pretty sure whenever I queue up Dead Man's Hand, 99% of the people I queue into have no idea what the fuck I'm playing. Have no idea that it's even a fucking archetype. Yeah, this is most likely a Pirate deck. That's a huge draw, but it's also really fucking unlucky. Because I'm going to go up to 9, this draws 1 card. So whenever you see a draw 2, by the way, just think of it as draw 1 on top of the cards you already have in hand. So I'm going to have to throw away the coin and hope I hit Voidcaller. If I don't, I lose the game. Okay, I don't lose the game. But yeah, this is going to be really good here. Thought I give a random weapon in your hand +1. So he just has a giant weapon, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the one he drew off Corsair's Cache. So unlucky that it was actually Wrench Caliper. I was hoping for, like, I don't know what I was hoping for. The weapon for what's-his-face? Ooh, that's a really good top deck, actually. So he's most likely doing this hit, is my guess. If he doesn't, I mean, my play is most likely just hit Defile whatever he has on board into Luck Albatross, and then Cube the Dreadlord I get, because I don't think he'll be able to kill it, into this to wipe the rest of his board, if he has a board at that point, giving me 2 5/7s and him the one to concede the game. Right now, I mean, theoretically, this can actually just kill me, which kind of sucks, because it puts 5 bombs into my deck. So it is just Pirate. Pirate that drew double cutting class and green skill captain in the opener. I wish I was that good at this game. I wish I had 1 more mana to actually do the play. Like, if I didn't have to throw away the coin, I'd be in such a good position. Because then I would be able to hit, summon, Cube, Plague, and then be very freaking happy. One, 2, 6. Okay. I can't tap anymore. I'm way too low. At this point already, if he punches this, there's a high possibility, this is my guess, that I just die to drawing 3 bombs in a row, which would really suck. Does he have the double upgrade? I'll be actually super tilted if he does. That's just as bad. He got so lucky this game. I've never queued into a weapon warrior before. Not once. Unless I actually can't beat this. I'm in such a bad spot. I'm in such a bad spot. He had all the buffs to his weapon. The green scale, Corsair's Cash, an upgrade, and the Grim Street Pawn Broker. And, I mean, double cutting class. Like, the double cutting class in his opener was actually insane with the cards he ended up drawing afterwards. I guess they weren't quite in his opener, but it was Corsair's Cash and then one of them in the opener, which, I mean, if I'm playing a weapon deck, I don't mind that draw. I would say Skull's a good draw, but I think I just die. This is my problem. Kanrethad would have actually been a really sick draw instead of this here, because it would have allowed me to play Dreadlord next turn. This is one of those games where I might have to play Gul'dan early. Oh, I just lose. Sick. If he hadn't drawn this, there was a chance I was still alive, but with that being his draw, no, I'm just taking the honorable way out. Yep. Not a single one. Must be lucky. Whatever. Could have been better, but I think my draw is just really, really unfortunate, and his draw is really good. Oh well. I think we have time for one more, just because I want to play one more game. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue it up. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, there is very, very high possibility that I just lose this one, by the way. Yeah, so Mage is very hard for this deck to beat, in general. Mage is just such a good class right now. But, I mean, if it's Secret Mage, it's slightly more doable, because Open the Waygate is almost impossible. Unless I have an actual God draw. Like, if I hit Sense Demons next turn with this draw, there's a possibility. Realistically, this is just a hard loss. Especially because of what he drew. I would switch those in a heartbeat. I have to summon Voidcaller here. And then the turn before I think he's about to slam Quest, I have to pop both of my colors. I need to summon this here. Next turn it's this plus this. Into Sense Demons. Into this, I think. Or is it just... It might be Skull next turn, actually. I don't know how good Quest Mage is at the moment. Or how fast it is. Or which version they're playing. So, typically, the deck loses to a whole bunch of taunts. Which I could cheat out, right? If I have this out... Right, if I can cheat like this and another one out, I am in a fairly good spot. I summon this next turn actually into this. Unless he kills Voidcaller. Then I hold up. Yeah, it's just Skull here. I want to have as many top minions as possible out. In case it's Flame Ward. I mean, 3-4 beats are kind of real, but at the same time, he could complete Quest here. He might not be able to play it if he does complete it, but you never know because he has so much mana. With the Biscuit and whatever, he has a shitload of mana. Okay, I double Sense Demons here every single time. Right? Yeah. Double Sense Demons put me up to, oh, it puts me up to 10 cards. Oh no. Never mind, I only single Sense Demons. And then I crown myself to... actually, no. In this exact scenario, it is correct to do this. The reason I say it's correct to do this in this exact scenario is I want to have the lowest chance possible of summoning this. Because through a whole bunch of taunts, he actually can't win. Is my mentality as well here. Because in my guess is that it's traditional, which is just going to try to kill me through giants. So if I have a whole bunch of taunts and he can't attack through the giants, he just dies. As it is, he's on a 2-turn clock with this board. He can't play any card that deals damage to the board either. Which is really good for me. Because if he kills both of these, I summon 2 of these, and then I'm really ahead. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the giant version. And I could be wrong still. But my intuition tells me I'm fairly certain I'm right. Okay, even if I summon the Kanreth here. Okay, well that's high rolled. Like a motherfucker. I want the dead and I'm hoping it's gonna hit here. 4-6? That is worst case scenario, Jesus Christ. That's actually so unlucky. It just sniped all my taunt minions. It was super risky to do that. But if it would have hit here, the upside was I win the game. But as this stands, I actually don't want him to kill anything here. Because if he doesn't kill anything, he can't summon this for free. Okay, I do this here again. Did he really? That's actually super unlucky. The fact that it exactly hit only these. Because now he gets to ping this and pull up my Kanreth, which he knows I drew. After seeing what I played, he knows I've drawn Kanreth. Can he kill me through this? With 3 giants? With 1 turn? Don't think he can, but he might be able to randomly. Quest costs 3. He hits a giant. Nope. Sometimes lucky, I guess, for him. I think he's playing Mozaki with... Okay, well... Ah, so he completes quest next turn and he tries to kill me with double quest. I see. Hit, hit. Hit. Is it bad that I think the right play here is... He doesn't kill anything on my board. The right play here is one... Fuck, he killed something on my board. The right play would have 100% been to... The right play here is still Plague, I think. Sadly enough, the right play here is Plague. Unfortunate. I'm a little mad that I copied the Voidlord and not the 4-6. So right now he can't play quest next turn is the thing. The reason he can't is because even if he completes it, the Vargoth will have a chance not to play quest. That's fine. I hope that's a Flame Ward. The game. Even through this, I don't think he can actually kill me. Kinda chillin'. Think. Takes 2 turns. That is a lot of fucking damage. If I'm dead here, I'm dead here is my mentality. If I'm not dead, I think there's a fairly high chance I win the game. Yeah, he's just slamming 3 giants on top of this. Slam your giants. Do you only have 1 giant? As it is, I don't know if he can break through this. Flame Waker. The thing is, he has like 3 cards left in his deck. That's why I'm like not. Or 2 cards left in his deck and 3 cards in hand. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to a Devolving Missile RNG. Oh! Sometimes lucky. Sometimes lucky. He has He RNG'd 2 of those. Oh my god, he's getting absolutely cucked by RNG. Even if he can break through this, I don't think he can kill me. 4 cards, 4 spells. Even if he says optimally kills this. I don't know if he has enough damage to kill me, especially not if I slam Gul'dan next turn. Oh my god. Dead to evocation of all cards. I died to double RNG Devolving Missiles and then the RNG'd Pyroblast. That's just super unlucky. I beat this first Devolving Missiles. I beat the second one. I did not beat the third one. 2 of them were RNG'd. Oh well. That was so fucked. It took him 2 additional turns and perfect RNG to beat me. That really fucking sucks. He loses that game 95% of the time, I would say. With perfect RNG and optimal draw by him, he doesn't beat me. With both of us having okay draws, he lost that game every single time. Every single fucking time. If we both had the same RNG. But hey. What can you do? But yeah, anyways. Besides that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch for whenever I go live, which should be tomorrow, the next time. Follow me on Twitter to know when I go live. And, yeah, anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.